Hello aspirants. Today, in this video we are going to discuss the current affairs of 25th January 2023. Our UPSC experts have ensured to cover all the topics from the news in less than 15 minutes to save your time. We have reviewed all the important newspapers and magazines including The Hindu, Indian Express, Down to Earth, PIB and others to bring this video to you. In this video, we will be covering the following 8 topics: Aravali Safari Park, Ajmer Sharif Dargah, Green Comet, Development of Sustainable Urban Infrastructure, State Visit of President of Egypt to India, Bhopal Wetland. What is the Doomsday Clock? The Directorate General of Civil Aviation. So, let's get started. Our first topic is Aravali Safari Park. The Chief Minister of Haryana proposed a 10,000-acre Aravali Safari Park project in April 2022, which is causing concern among environmental groups. The Aravali Bachao Citizens Group has argued that the project will harm the natural habitats in the area, lead to an increase in waste generation, and negatively impact the region's fragile ecosystem. The Aravali mountain range, located in the northwest of India, is one of the oldest fold mountain systems in the world. It plays a crucial role in protecting the region's climate and biodiversity, as well as providing adequate monsoon rainfall and sustaining a diverse range of flora and fauna. Critics of the Safari Park project have raised concerns that the increase in human and vehicular traffic will negatively affect the area's fauna, disturb the aquifers under the Aravali Hills, and fall under a category of forest protected under the Forest Conservation Act. Now our second topic is Ajmer Sharif Dargah. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has presented a chadar, a traditional shawl, to be offered at the tomb of the Sufi saint Moinuddin Chishti in Ajmer, Rajasthan, India. The Ajmer Sharif Dargah is a Sufi tomb and shrine of Moinuddin Chishti, a 13th century Sufi saint and philosopher, and is considered a place of pilgrimage. The white marble dome of the shrine was built in 1532 and features a lotus and a crown of gold, donated by Rampur's Nawab Haider Ali Khan. The Dargah complex also includes a royal darbar, Mahfil Khana, constructed in 1888, a Langar Khana, and a Mahfil Khana. The Jhalra, a natural tank of water, is used by pilgrims, and the Jannati Darwaza, a door made of silver, is used only on rare occasion. Coming to our third topic, Green Comet. Astronomers have recently observed a comet that is approaching Earth after nearly 50,000 years, using the Wide Field Survey camera at the Zwicky Transient Facility, ZTF, in the US. Comets are typically considered as frozen rocky or gas-filled objects that are remnants of the formation of the solar system. When a comet is near the Sun, the icy surface of the comet vaporizes, emitting large amounts of gas and dust, resulting in a massive atmosphere and tail. The fluorescence of these gases and the reflection of sunlight from the dust particles in the comet's atmosphere and tail is what gives these objects their visual impact. Comets also have orbits, and this comet's orbit indicates that it comes from the edge of our solar system, specifically the Oort cloud. The Oort cloud is thought to be a large spherical region of outer space surrounding our Sun, consisting of numerous small objects such as comets and asteroids. The green color of the comet is thought to be caused by a reactive molecule called dicarbon, which emits green light when it is exposed to sunlight. Now moving towards our fourth topic, Development of Sustainable Urban Infrastructure. A World Bank report from last year focuses on private investments as a solution to India's urban infrastructure needs. Urbanization, the process of an increasing proportion of people living in towns and cities, is particularly prevalent in India due to improved employment opportunities. The report estimates that nearly $840 billion is needed for investment in urban India to meet the growing demands of the population, and $55 billion would be required annually. Challenges faced by Indian urban cities include poor water supply and waste management, inadequate affordable housing, poor urban planning, lack of funding, and a lack of coordination between urban and rural planning and development. The government has implemented initiatives such as the Smart Cities Mission and the Atal Mission for Rejuvenation and Urban Transformation to address these issues. The report suggests measures such as bottom-up planning, empowering city governments, and increasing the role of the private sector to improve urban infrastructure in India. It also recommends increasing revenue for cities by instituting a buoyant revenue base, such as increasing property taxes, user fees, and service charges. Now, fifth topic is State visit of President of Egypt to India. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi of the Arab Republic of Egypt is currently on a state visit to India, which began on 24th January and will run through 26th January 2023. This is his second state visit to India, and he will also be the chief guest at India's 74th Republic Day. This marks the first time that the President of the Arab Republic of Egypt has been invited as the chief guest on India's Republic Day. Additionally, a military contingent from the Egyptian army will participate in the Republic Day parade. India and Egypt have a strong relationship marked by cultural, economic, and historical ties, and are currently celebrating 75 years of diplomatic relations. Egypt has also been invited as a guest country during India's G20 presidency in 2022 to 2023. Bilateral trade between the two countries reached a record high of $7.26 billion in the 2021 to 2022 fiscal year, with India exporting $3.74 billion to Egypt and importing $3.52 billion from Egypt. Over 50 Indian companies have invested around $3.15 billion in various sectors of the Egyptian economy. The two countries have also been increasing their defense cooperation, with joint exercises being conducted by their air forces and special forces. They have also shown interest in each other's military equipment. India and Egypt also cooperated during the COVID-19 pandemic and the Russia-Ukraine war. The invitation for President Sisi to be the chief guest at the Republic Day parade is significant, as it is seen as part of India's push to engage with the Global South, rekindle the principles of non-alignment, and strengthen ties with Egypt, a key player in both the Arab world and Africa. Egypt's plans to develop the Suez Canal economic zone into a global manufacturing hub and its free trade agreements with various regions also make it an important economic partner for India. The invitation may also signal a resetting of India's ties with Muslim-majority countries following controversial remarks made in 2022. Coming to sixth topic. Bhopal Wetland. The National Green Tribunal has ordered the Central Pollution Control Board and the Madhya Pradesh Pollution Control Board to closely monitor the activities of a cruise vessel that is polluting the Bhopal Wetland in Bhopal, MP. The Bhopal Wetland is a Ramsar site, which is a wetland of international importance, and is home to a variety of fish and turtles, as well as being a breeding and nesting habitat for thousands of migratory birds. It also provides drinking water to over 1.2 million people. Wetlands are important for their ability to provide resources and ecosystem services, such as food, water, and groundwater recharge, as well as their ability to control flooding, erosion, and regulate climate. They are a major source of water and play a crucial role in recharging groundwater. Next topic is: what is the Doomsday Clock? The Doomsday Clock is a symbolic timepiece that shows how close the world is to ending. The clock's hands are moved closer or further away from midnight based on the scientists' assessment of the current existential threats facing the planet. The purpose of the clock is to warn the public and inspire action. The clock is set annually by the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists, a Chicago-based non-profit organization. The clock was first created in 1947 by a group of atomic scientists, including Albert Einstein, who had worked on the Manhattan Project. The clock's original focus was on the threat posed by nuclear weapons, but in 2007, the bulletin began including catastrophic disruptions from climate change in its hand-setting considerations. The clock's current time of 90 seconds to midnight is the closest it has ever been to the end of the world and reflects the renewed fears of a nuclear war due to Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Coming to our next topic is the Directorate General of Civil Aviation. The Directorate General of Civil Aviation, DGCA, has penalized Air India with a fine of 10 lakh rupees for failing to report the unruly behavior of two passengers on a flight from Paris to New Delhi on 6 December 2022. The DGCA is the regulatory body in India responsible for ensuring safety in civil aviation and enforcing regulations. It operates under the Ministry of Civil Aviation, and its headquarters are located in New Delhi with regional offices throughout the country. The DGCA's responsibilities include formulating policies and programs for the development and regulation of the civil aviation sector, investigating aviation accidents and incidents, issuing licenses, and regulating air transport services within India. It also works with the International Civil Aviation Organization on regulatory functions and monitors aircraft noise and engine emissions to ensure compliance with international standards. Hope you found this video helpful. Also, you can find the notes of this video in the Current Affairs course on EduRev. Link of the course has been provided in the description below. For your information, EduRev offers the most structured course on current affairs, offering daily, weekly and monthly current affairs at a single place. Please subscribe to our channel to get regular notifications of our daily current affairs videos and other updates. You can give us suggestions, feedback in the comments section as well. Thank you.